everyone, this is Becca Herman, and I'm doing a short video today on clarity. So I teach an entire course on clarity, and check out my website if you're interested in it. I usually do it only once a year, so let me know if you're interested, I'll schedule it. But anyway, clarity is an extremely important thing in life. And I believe, for one, that I've achieved a lot of things in my life, and then some of the things I have not achieved at all. I fell on my face, lots of failures. Um, and I think that the trend is that wherever I was clear, I was more easily able to achieve it. And at not easy as in I didn't have to work hard, and not easy in it as it happened fast. Some things took me years to achieve. Something took me a lot of work to achieve. But the clarity helped me stay on path. It's kind of like saying, hey, I'm climbing this route, right? And it's multi-pitch. It could be multi-pitch, or it could be a short height. It could be a very difficult, so high grade, high level, or it could be an easy route, right? But the clarity is the me knowing where it goes or where it doesn't. Now sorry for a climbing analogy for those of you're not a who are not a climber. You're on a rock face and you don't know where the route starts and ends. Guess what? You're going to end up in a precarious situation. This actually happened to us, me and a couple of my friends. Well, my husband and one of my friends were climbing, and there was a couple of guys climbing next to us, and they started climbing the route, and they ended up in the middle of the wall where they couldn't go up or down, and they seemed stuck. So we ended up, my buddy actually, ended up, climbing laterally and then hooking him into our ropes and allowing him to climb down from our route. So that's just an example of clarity. So I think that, how many times do we say, oh, I want this in my life, that in my life, I want this in my career, I want this in my children, and this in my marriage, and this in my financial situation, and I don't know, margaritas on the beach or whatever. How many times do you kind of look deeper into that and find out why you want that, right? What is it that you really want and why you want it? That's clarity. So one of the ways that I do it is I ask like 5 to 10 whys, almost like a little kid, right? So margaritas on the beach, why? If margaritas on the beach is you avoiding life by forgetting it, by getting drunk, that's not going to give you whatever you think you seek. If margaritas on the beach means to you that you want all your obligations to be done so that you have zero responsibility or financial independence and you're just lying on the beach, then maybe yes. But chances are, I for one, I'm going to get tired of margaritas on the beach. So that's not my goal. And I'm clear on that. And, so people talk about like, oh, don't you want to do this? Don't you want to do that? And I'm just like, why? Why do I want to do that? And you'll be surprised how many people do it just because it seems like, either in social media, movies, or whatever, or their peers even, paint that as the ideal situation. People want to have kids. Why? Having kids is difficult. Do you know why you want to have kids? I'm not saying don't have kids, but be clear why you want to have kids. You want to get married. Why? Right? So these are the kind of questions that will actually do the deep dive or the deep questioning that'll lead you to true purpose and clarity. That'll help you achieve what you want to achieve. So if you are looking for a relationship, for companionship, for lack of, there's more than one ways to have companionship without having that relationship or being stuck in a bad relationship or whatever. So clarity is the way to get that, the why behind the what. And it's important to ask the whys. It's important to be clear on what you want and why you want it.